Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the Tyrant's Grasp, a 1st edition adventure we have converted for 2nd edition, which tells the final saga, the final tale from the Pathfinder 1st edition world. It was a great adventure, and I've never actually run it to completion, so these are my wonderful and amazing players who are going to be joining me on this epic story to go and do that. So guys, say hi to everyone at home.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, awesome. Now, before we kick off, we of course have some people to thank, and we're also going to give a quick shout out and thank you to the Raiders from the Lollygaggers. Guys, if you haven't gone and checked out the Lollygaggers, please do yourself a favor and go and check them out. I was in a couple of their streams watching the last couple of weeks, and they are so fun. They're just like a group of very, very fun, energetic people, not just some sarcastic asshole, you know, lives in Australia, you know, anything like that. But yeah, go check out these guys. They're so much fun. Yeah, go check out the Lollygaggers. Great to see you. If you had to dip because you're, you know, doing your post-game decompress, by all means, please relax. Your audience is in capable hands. Audience members, you are not in capable hands. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Also, I swear, because I'm Australian, and that's how we do things. You will not hear the C word often, and when it comes out, it's serious business. You know, just so you know.
Often.
Cookies?
Cookies, yeah, we're talking cookies. What are you talking, Laura?
Cookies? What is
What?
this? America?
Yeah, we have cookies. No. Yes, they do call
There's a
out
difference
biscuits.
between a cookie and a biscuit.
There is, and yes, they
I'm talking
do.
about in your web browser, Matthew.
Hold on, one second. I think that's on me. That's on me. Hold on, 1 second. I got the echo. Get out of here, you. Done. Now there's no echo. Haha. Okay. Look. It's not that Matt's wrong. Yes, the Americans do call what we call biscuits cookies. Yes, but Matt is misleading because we also have cookies. It's not like we don't have cookies, Matt. We have cookies. They're just not biscuits. All right, choc chip cookie. Is it a cookie, Matt?
Cookie.
No, it's a biscuit.
Cookie.
Wrong.
Yeah, it's a biscuit.
Wrong.
No, it's a biscuit.
A digestive is a biscuit.
Yep.
But choc chip cookies are cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I can let you go get you a packet of cookies from my front room.
Well, do that then.
Okay, fine, I will. Watch me. Fucking show you. I wanted a cookie anyway.
Look, you've got an
This is, by the way, what
actual
we do
genuine
instead of
Brit here. We
role-playing.
take this biscuit cookie thing very seriously, okay?
No, this is a hill. I think this is a hill I'll die on.
The
Because,
debate
you
of whether a Jaffa cake is a cake or a biscuit raged for years.
know, yeah, I can see that. It's kind of like I guess it's kind of like the same as a potato cake and a potato scallop. I guess. Yeah. But still, chocolate biscuit is a biscuit.
So many levels of wrong.
I know it's a hot take, but it's the right take.
No, right, I think our characters should fight to the death over this.
Is that so?
There you go. Got me fucking cookies. Okay. There you go. Look at that. See? There you go. It's a pack of delicious, sugar-free choc chip cookies. See? I told everyone.
Nah, it's wrong.
That. No, Matt's leading you on. He knows better.
I'd like to point out, you said when you say the C word, it means serious business, and then we went off on this, and this is very serious business, so...
It is.
You were
Hence-
not wrong, right?
Yeah, and there's the... Yeah, there you go.
Indeed.
My aunt glass. Milk. Oh my god, that is... Yep, that is turned, I think. Or I am drinking a different milk. I'm gonna get rid of that.
Have you just brushed your teeth? Because I make that mistake once. I brushed my teeth, thought, oh, I'm thirsty, went and had a glass of milk, and I was like, oh, that was the wrong thing to drink after just brushing my
Orange
teeth.
juice is the same with that too.
Yeah, that it
You
just
drink orange
goes
juice
weird.
immediately after brushing teeth, and it doesn't taste great. Yeah.
I used to have this argument with Granny every morning. She'd be like, brush your teeth before you eat breakfast. And I'm like, no. Because it just makes everything taste like toothpaste.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so how's everyone feeling about tonight's game? I'm rather excited about it.
I'm a little bit nervous,
Nervous?
considering I'm already on the ground, commando crawling underneath some spider webs.
Okay. New
I'm not
house
in the
rule.
greatest of positions here.
Do not swig victory milk. Don't do it.
All right, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, that's
Words
it.
to live by.
Jesus fuck. Anyway. Well,
Anyway, welcome to tonight's game, everybody.
yeah, we're gonna play a game. First of all, it's just don't fuck around and find out. Anyway, what are we doing? We're doing a thing. Logres needs to be taken out by the Cookie Monster now. Yes, 100%. You love the mug? Fantastic. I'm glad you do. Okay, here we go. Welcome, everyone. We are going to be playing a role-playing game. It is going to be Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Before we begin, we have some people to thank. We have the amazing and wonderful folks at Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on stream. We have Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice that connects all of my players from around the world and allows us to play online here in this space for you guys to enjoy. And we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that will immerse my players into the ether, into the stuff that is going around. So yes, that is what we're going to be doing today. Now, of course, without any sort of mulling it over, role-playing games are a storytelling experience where we gather around the table and share in a shared illusion, which we all enjoy and play along with. So these characters that we get to know and we get to love are a product of each of these wonderful people's creativity, and I'm going to tell you who they are and what they are going to be playing for today's session. We have the incredible Matt from All Things Fantasy, who plays the role of Logres, or Sir Logres, should we say, a knight, a paladin, a champion who believes in the righteous ways of knighthood and chivalry. Very recently knighted, they still have some doubts and are still learning a lot about what it is and what it means to be a hero in troubling times. With all of the stuff that is currently happening in our adventure, to be covered later, Logres is being put to the test and is finding the challenges harder and harder to rise to, but is going to continue to do so to the best of their ability. Next up, we have Laura Bones, who plays the role of Reese, a down-on-their-luck farmer who has basically seen more misfortune than most people see in a lifetime by his current age. He only has his small canine companion to rely on and count on in these very, very difficult situations he finds himself in. Reese is definitely finding that trouble seems to follow him and his group wherever they travel. We have the dwarven couple, Cairn and Thraina, who are a pair of matronly and patronly dwarven individuals that run the sword and board back in their hometown of Rosla's Coffer. They have seen battle and war before and, were originally retired, but are finding themselves picking their weapons back up in order to try and help this town and the people in it to the best of their abilities. Unfortunately, Twiff and Ire, who play these characters, aren't going to be here today, so, they're going to be on autopilot, but we'll see how we go. Then we have Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art, playing the role of the cleric Ulfgren, a worshipper of Sarenrae, the goddess of second chances, fire, and healing. Ulfgren is a scholar in all things religion, a theologist through and through, who spends a great deal of time not only worshipping their god, but understanding and coming to terms with the knowledge of the gods that also make up the rest of the pantheons across a number of different cultures. Yes, this is Ulfgren, the dwarf. And last but not least, we have Calindria, who plays the role of Satori, a waitress who serves at the Sword and Board under Cairn and Thraina, who a long time ago met with a variety of different tragedies. These tragedies were mitigated by the presence of their faithful and loyal companion Yuri, a tall, looming, and masked individual that we know very little about. An enigmatic figure, if you would. Satori is also with the people that probably they trust most in this world, as they kind of like to keep to themselves. A very private character here. And that is our cast of characters. Did I forget anything?
Nope.
No. Sick. All right. Cool. We done sponsors. We've done that. Oh, right. I should probably try and earn money. That's the thing. Okay, my name's Dag. I run games. We have my patrons who support the channel and do stuff. But hey, you guys in the audience, you guys are the reason I do this, right? Like, I could run my Patreon games offline and in private and stuff like that, but I want you guys to experience what I have to experience, because if anyone's going to suffer, we should do it together. But most importantly, we want you to play around and have some fun with us and enjoy all the cool stuff that we do. So first of all, we have channel points, which you guys can use at any point in time to sorry, I just read Newbie Goddess's thing. So how long do you think the GM's going to last after drinking bad milk? Yep. That was the, and it wasn't a small sip either. It wasn't like it was like a gulp. And then I was like, yeah, no, and I did check. Nope, it was just expired milk. That's all it was. But you know what's really crazy though, and I will say this, sorry, just to put a pause and stuff on this as well. Did you know, and don't do this, right? I just want to say, do you know that you can actually drink spoiled milk? It's actually not nice, and your body rejects it, of course. There's, like, don't drink spoiled milk. That's not what I'm saying. But spoiled milk is one of those things that in the right conditions obviously becomes cheese and yogurt and butter and a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So it actually is, you could, in theory, if you could, do it properly, drink sour milk and be okay. Like, it's just very unpleasant to do so. Refreshing water is the way to go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Body rejects all milk. That's fair. Yeah, some people do. I like cheese. Okay. Anyway. Okay. What was I doing? Yes. Donations and things. That's what I was doing. So there are a number of ways you can influence the game while we play. Just by watching, you earn channel points. Channel points can be used to influence the game with insight bonuses, wandering mosses, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, all these cool things. Just use channel points. That's how you go about it. But if you want to help Dag with our Dag survival check for the month, we have a special which we are trying out called the Dag survival check and reward at the end. If we reach our goal of $1,500 for the month, which it covers things like our subscription fees, keeping the lights on here with like all of the mortgage bills and payments and stuff like that I have to do. And obviously any new books that come out I make available to my Patreons as well. So all of these things go towards that. And if we make the survival check, we are going to be doing a Discord poll on some rewards that we might do at the end of the month. This could be a fitness stream where I will go and do Dungeons and Dragons out and do some fitness stuff. It might be me doing a spicy challenge where I will give advice and do a Q&A while eating something incredibly hot and trying to, talk while my mouth is swelling. It might be doing a series of videos on a particular topic that the community wants to know. Whatever the case is, we'll basically be throwing this out to the community to decide what reward we are going to get for the month, and then I'll make it happen. That's basically it. To work towards those, however, we have more tangible rewards, which are up here. $5 hero points and jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off a killing blow, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or re-roll. Jinx points can be used to counter hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. Plot twists for $10 or Harrow draws for $10 are basically two decks of cards. The plot twist deck deck is a deck of storytelling prompts, which I'll then use in order to influence the session while we play. It just kind of keeps me on my toes, doing some improv and stuff like that. And the Harrow deck is a fortune-telling deck that my players draw from, and whatever prophecy they read from the Harrow deck, they can use GM powers to instigate it into the world. They basically steal GM powers and make the prophecies come true. For $50, you can for $20, you can give someone a coveted golden natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and a nat 20 is how we go about it. $50 is a boss buff and a magic item, which is basically whatever the group is fighting, they're fighting a stronger, more cunning, more evil version of whatever it is they're facing, and if they defeat it, they'll get a magic item for their trouble. And then lastly, we have our secret menu item. The secret menu item is going to be a nice and simple one here. You ready for this? This is going to be an easy one. It is going to be no more spiders. That's the secret menu item. Now, here is the secret menu item, how it actually functions. Basically, step one is I will provide all of my heroes with spider climb. They will have the ability to at will Spider-Man anywhere they would like to. Perfectly fine. Next is they will all have the equivalence of a reduction of 10 foot from any fall that they might take, as they are able to basically splay out and prevent themselves from falling too much. And lastly, all spider encounters shall be henceforth transformed. No more spiders. So there you go. That is the secret menu items. So there you go. Okay. Oh, and hey, IT, don't forget, group donations for secret menu items are perfectly available if you want to. Just saying, putting it out there. Okay. We guys good? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Kick on?
Is this spider climb limited to a number of times a day, or?
Nope, you are permanently undetected. It's a secret menu item. That's a big one. So permanently spider climb, and it doesn't take up a slot. It is a slotless bonus. Yeah. So Matt's eyes going, whoa, hey, I can wear gloves and still get spider climb. Hell yeah, hell yeah. However, I will mutate 2 arms out of your back. That's how you spider climb.
Fair trade.
No, I won't. All right. Okay, so without any further ado,
Let's punch a spider to death.
Yeah, let's punch a spider to death. All right. Could you imagine someone donates for it and I just say, oh, well, I said no more spiders, and then immediately kill it? That's it. Just no, it's just, he's like, what's happening? Oh, no. Gone. And that's it.
I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good. Okay, here we go. Give me my music. Oh, because I haven't put it through the headphones. That's why. Silly dag. All right. Whew. When last we left off, our heroes, a group of unassuming citizens from the town of Rosla's Coffer, find themselves in the Boneyard, realm of the dead. Although something is odd, strange. Instead of being brought here as souls to be passed on for judgment under the gaze of Pharasma, our heroes were here with their bodies, awoken in a tomb to Rosla, the town's namesake, and discovered that things were not as they seemed. Something had gone amiss. Not only was the rest of their town dead and souls ready to be passed on, but you and the others were anomalies. With the help of Umble and Thoot, a pair of psychopomps who were trying to evade getting in trouble from their supervisor, a Katerina named Micenta, our heroes were guided to the Dead Roads, a path back to the realm of the living. After all, they couldn't get in trouble if the living were in the mortal realm. But hearing of their plans, Micenta set about trying to set the scales right. You guys were in the Boneyard. You guys had died. And the only thing that was missing was your souls being removed from your body. And that is what she intends to do. As our heroes travel down the dead roads, they must acquire 3 seals from 3 different guardians in order to pass. The first they acquired from ending a coup at the Palace of Teeth. They made friends with the Queen of the Tooth Fairies and managed to subdue her son and give him purpose. In the second building, they found themselves at the Nine Eves, a puzzle master's sanctorum filled with all manner of riddles and challenges, curios and quests, as our heroes managed to free Kishkakish, the caretaker, from the clutches of the evil Sakil Vithiz. With 2 seals now down, the final one is here at Salishahara's Scriptorium, a university of higher learning to study all things dream-related. But Machenta, who had ordered Salishahara to kill you all, was told no by the infamous professor, and her Scriptorium was taken from her and given to her assistant, Mrs. Pedipalp. This is getting louder and louder. I'm going to quiet you a little. Mrs. Pedipalp, however, was more interested in nightmares than dreams and has used the dream gate that Salishahara had been working on to create a nightmarish vibe over this entire place. And our heroes must climb up this tower, defeat Mrs. Pedipalp, and restore Salishahara to her rightful position. And in doing so, gain the final seal to return back to the realm of the living. It is here, as our heroes head towards the tower, that they have encountered Kolulas, the web lurker, a nightmarish, horrifying bipedal spider creature who is currently weaving a web in the center of this park to ensnare our heroes and kill them after they wiped out a cluster of tiny spider children. And it's here that we start our adventure. In a sticky situation. All right. So, as you find yourself in the center of the park, a large statue seems to be twisting and turning, rotating, and as it does so, because it's basically like this floating copper book, and as it spins, these threads are moving through the central area just at about hip height and sort of trying to ensnare and wrap people up. You decided to lay on your bellies and crawl underneath it, but as Reese began to crawl across, the wires that were wrapping around this area suddenly ding 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 as something is moving across, crawling towards you. That is when you see Kolulas heading in your direction. Reese, you have but a moment to react if there's anything you would like to do as you see this horrifying thing climbing towards you, walking effortlessly across the wires.
I probably just, I'm assuming everyone else can see it, but, it doesn't matter. He's just going to shout that creature guy's back and attempt to crawl faster.
All right, very well. The rest of you can also see Kolulas moving their way through. Karen and Thraina prepare for battle, but as they do, all of a sudden they hear from behind as a giant watermelon our group was fighting last week suddenly appears around the corner and starts shooting and firing seeds at Karen and Thraina. Karen quickly steps forward with his shield and blocks. Thraina says, "We'll take care of this one. You guys take care of that guy." And they rush into battle with the fruits. Because they're not here, so, there. All right. And with that, roll initiative. Which I will roll, because it's all done here. All right, there we go. All right, Kolulus is at the top of the round, followed by Reese, Satori, Logres, then Ulfgren. As Kolulus crawls across the cables, he looks down at Reese. I now have you in my web, little fly. I look forward to using your husk to grow and replenish my kin.
Yeah, Reese kind of let out a nervous snort, and he just goes, well, I've never managed to get it to grow anything, so you might as well try.
All right, he will use his first action to attempt to web you to the ground. Oh, he might not with the, oh, wait, no, he will. Okay. All right, web trap. You are stuck with a sticky web. It does no damage to you, but you are now immobilized.
Sticky-fied.
You are sticky-fied. All right. He then looks over at the others and will repeat his action, having no intention to fight you in a fair fight. Logres, he thwips his web at you. Oh, and he critically misses. Oh no, that is a critical miss. What's he gonna do? Oh, that was a donation during the intro? Sorry, I did miss it. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, he's seeing double. So as he shoots the web at you, one of the web strands sort of like hits to the side and sort of rolls out of the way. And as it does, it creates an obscuration of webs. Basically just, if you can imagine just like this cloud of webs that don't kind of spread out, but more clump up. So yeah, now you are concealed from him. There we go. Concealed there. And with his final action, he is going to move over to here for now. Take cover. All right. Let's see. Donation. Oh, Schoolyard donating $40. You bloody legend, you. Thank you so much for the donation for 4 plot twists, bringing us up to 40% of that survival check. All right, let's do it. Give this the old shuffle. All right, so we have plot twist number 1 is collective memory. That's going to be a fun one. It's not an easy one, but we'll do it. Yeah, we have the warm and fuzzies. That's a cute one. The warm fuzzies. Okay. Number 3, we have tranquil moment. What the fuck is with these? Okay. Warm fuzzies, tranquil moment, collective memories. So sweet. Okay, and last but not least, we have... Interesting. We have... the agony of defeat. Okay. So a tranquil, warm, and fuzzy defeat. Good. I think I can work with these maybe. Okay, so. All right, I got it. I got something maybe. All right, so that is Kalula's turn. We then go to Reese.
Well, so Reese is understandably unhappy.
Fair.
And then he's going to try and wriggle free from his binds. If that is a thing he can do.
He can try to make an acrobatics check to try and wriggle free.
Acrobatics? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, never mind then.
Yeah. See, you'd think it's a... See, the thing is web trap, the ability specifically says acrobatics, But escape, the actual action, says acrobatics or athletics to try and break free. I'm gonna go with there's no reason I can imagine you can't, like, use athletics to break free.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's more what he's trying to do, just break the stands.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't see
Slip
why
out.
you wouldn't be able to.
Okay, and I've remembered that I've got adrenaline rush, so I get a +1 to checks to break free. Yay.
All right, do it.
Oh. 27.
That'll do it. All right. You snap the various webs and free yourself from the webbing.
Okay, he unfortunately still needs to be on the ground though, because he's still under these web things. The statue that all these things are attached to, how like big is it? Like, and is it like solid? Is it?
It is.
Like it could be pushed over, or
It's copper. It's floating on the platform, but like you realize that the platform has a disc that's like sort of rotating around. So there's a gap.
So it looks like it's magical.
Big book. Yeah, it's magical and mechanical.
Okay, so possibly pushing it over might not be an option.
Pushing it over while you're lying down also not an easy thing to do.
How far out do the webs, these strings, stretch?
They stretch 20 foot.
Okay, so yeah, basically I think he's just going to try to get out like from underneath, but he's probably going to go diagonal.
15 foot,
so,
sorry.
Like, he's probably going to go northeast and try to wriggle, like just crawl sort of this way to get out from underneath them.
All right. So remembering, as you're crawling, you are moving at. I think you're only moving at 5 foot an action, but I might be wrong about that. Give me a second.
So that'll be 2 movements.
Let's see.
I was there, so
Yada yada yada.
I can go 5, 10 then. That's not 2
Crawl. Here we go. The crawl action. You are prone and your speed is 10 foot.
Okay, yeah, so I can get like...
Oh wait, sorry. No, sorry. My apologies. You are prone and your speed is at least 10 foot. Oh, sorry. Oh, right. That's the requirements. You may move 5 feet crawling and you stay prone. Yeah, so it is 5 foot an action.
Yeah. So 5, 10, yeah. So I'll use my next 2 10s to just crawl out from...
Yep,
this
5,
circle.
10. Yep, easy done.
Done.
Done and done. All right, Satori, you're up.
Yes, I has questions.
Ah,
good
yes,
sir.
please ask your questions. I will have the answers, maybe.
The thing that is causing us all to be down on the ground crawling in the first place, is it an actual mechanism in the center of the room that is causing this, or is this?
Yes, it is there is actually a mechanical mechanism. So, I wish I could draw. Actually, you know what? I can. Hold on. Let me show you the mechanism a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna use this little area
Yeah, 'cause I need
here.
to know if my idea is even possible. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. I wish I had a better thing, but okay. So, looking at the statue, there is a copper book, right? And this is the copper book over here, right? That sits on a pedestal. Now, the pedestal itself is separate from the book. This is kind of air, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But from the top down, if we ignore the book for a moment, and we just look at this bit here, so that there is rotating like a disc at the top,
Okay.
Okay. And the web strands pretty much go out from here and then knit together pretty much over and over and over again from the outside. So as they spin and rotate, they keep interlacing with each other over and over and over again. Eventually, it'll weave like a big lattice over the top, like a net, and then it won't be able to move anymore. But by that stage, it'll be a net over everything, like an actual like tight knit net. Yeah.
Okay. Is it smooth?
Is the top
Like
bit
one
smooth?
would not be able to the part that's rotating. Yeah. Like would someone be able to get a handhold on it? My idea is to have Yuri go up and hold onto it to stop it from moving, so we can get up and move.
He would have to, like, basically he'd have to grab the webs or something like that and try
They
to...
wouldn't just break?
These ones are wires, not the same silk webs that he has.
Okay.
But he could potentially stop it.
Okay.
It would be quite a feat because he, I wouldn't say it's impossible. I'd say it's like something a barbarian or like a group of people could do as strength-wise.
Yeah.
So I don't know how strong Yuri is in terms of like functionally. I don't know how strong Yuri is because we've not done stuff like that. But possible, yeah.
I did have him. I think specific. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find his stuff. Because I remember I had to choose between one that was like more dexterous, I think, and one that was more. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to make it so that we can. There you are. There you are. Okay, so I specifically. Yeah. Okay, so he's not the strength-based one, so I would probably not go to that then. Okay. In that case, so, sorry, follow-up question. Why didn't we just walk around this thing in the first place? Was there a reason?
Because the forest is filled with with fruits that eat people.
Got it, cool. Forests, that's right, my peaches and watermelons, I believe?
Peaches, watermelons, eyeballs on mangoes,
Bunsies, okay.
Yeah, basically body horror.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you ate the mangoes, yes. Okay, so that, my dog is now barking, got rid of my idea, and I move at half speed, you said, to crawl?
Crawling is 5 foot per action.
Oh, 5 foot, okay. So, there he is. Would be 5, he wouldn't be able to hit him. Okay, I am going to have Yuri back the fuck up.
Okay.
And then I am going to
also, just for the sake of it, I know that you're just outside of that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I within? I will one day remember how to use this thing. I'm within 30 feet, right? Thank you. I'm gonna throw a void warp at this thing to.
That takes 2 actions.
Yeah, him. I only had him move. I didn't.
Yeah, no, he moved twice.
He was. Oh, you moved him further out.
No.
Gotcha.
So basically, he was here, 5 foot to get to here, and then 10 foot to get there, which is 2 actions because crawling is 5 foot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's because I had him left here because I think I was from here to here. So
okay, right. Okay, never mind. Sorry, my apologies. Yeah, no, you're good. Sorry. Yep, all right. In which case, yes, you've got 2 actions. Use your void warp.
Right. Sorry, I haven't done this in a minute. Here it is.
That's okay. Practice makes perfect.
What? Wait, what?
Practice, like when you practice.
My attack thing is empty. What the hell?
Let's have a look.
Oh, they just take. Okay. So I need to drop the fort save on them. Got it. Okay. How do I drop the fort save on all that? Blah, blah, blah. There's no way he don't make that. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
And then I look at it and it does nothing.
All right.
And I go, oh.
that is unfortunate. All right, he makes the save.
Sorry that took so long.
No, you're fine. This time is meant for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, nothing to apologize for. Logres, you're up next.
I don't think I had Logros inside the spinner thing, but that's okay.
No, that's okay. We can put you over here then.
Yeah, I don't think he was in it because I think we sent Reese underneath first, and just before everyone else started going in, Logros noted the.
Yeah, I do remember Logres is the one who noticed. I think I want to say I think Ulfgren and Yuri had started going in because I know it wasn't just Reese that was under there though. I know Logres wasn't because
it was Threna was going to go next.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Threna. Okay, maybe that's it. Sorry. Yeah, I'll move you guys just out of it.
Thank you. All right. So looking at this situation, Logros is going to go, okay, I don't want to go in there. I don't... this is really stressing me out. I don't know if I can do this. And as he's starting to stress out, you see kind of like a little rabbit figure head appear on his chest. And he's going to spread open his arms. No, it's a biscuit. Thank you. I'll be fine. But thank you for the biscuit. You see Logros open up his arms. His head goes into the sky as he seems to transform. His armor plates change shape into more princely sort of stuff. A face helmet appears on his face with that long ears. And his spear transforms into that almost like a sword staff, except with the front half of the sword itself breaking as he uses his transformation to turn himself into the embodiment of the Rabbit Prince. Logros looks around. He assesses the situation. He notices he's a lot calmer. He's a lot more relaxed. He's gonna swing past Satori, and he's like, "Excuse me, lady," so he can get an angle on this spider creature. And he's gonna swing his sword staff in the air. As he does so, a kind of like a grayish bolt flies out from the slash he went from into the air. As he does a ranged force attack against this spider creature. As he does a starlight strike. Which misses.
Welcome to the club.
It was a very, very dramatic moment. There was a lot of flair.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was very cool. I was in for it. All right.
It's very exciting.
He then poses in like a yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect.
It's like an anime character trying out their abilities for the first time, and it's just like, it's okay. You'll get better with time.
That's fine. We need more friendship. We need more friendship.
Guys, the power of friendship will save us. Ulfgren.
That's me. Yeah. So, from where I am, can I reach both Logris and Satori physically without having to move?
Sure.
Can I reach out and touch both of them? All right, cool. Then I would like to...
I mean, consent's important, but, sure, you do you.
Yes. Obviously, I will ask for it before he does it. But I'm going to use battle medicine on both of them since he's not made of spells, unfortunately.
You're not?
And, no, and now you're capped at 4.
I think you're pretty magical.
I feel like when we get out of here, we should all just sign like a little thing that just says, "I consent to all healing touches from Open." Signed.
I like it.
Well, actually, fun fact: did you know that in most countries, not all countries, but most countries, the administration of emergency first aid under appropriate circumstances, such as CPR and the like, the person who is performing it is completely immune should anything happen during the process of doing so. If someone, say, is drowning and I know CPR and I do CPR, and as is the case in most things, you can sometimes break the sternum or break ribs and accidentally kill someone. It can happen, not all the time. CPR,
Samaritan law?
Yeah, it's the Good Samaritan law, and yeah, no, you are not accountable for it because you were doing your best to save that person in that time with appropriate measures to respond to the situation. There are things that obviously aren't covered in it, but I thought that was a very, very cool thing. Like, to be a Good Samaritan, you are protected by the law because it encourages you to do the right thing and do good things. I think this is in that same vein where if you're using battle medicine, you don't need consent particularly unless you're doing something particularly invasive like risky surgery, you know, because I might have just been hit by a sword and then I'm like, you know, all right, cool, here we go. Puts on give him a mask, latex gloves. You're like, whoa. Hang on a second.
It's all geared up. I'm going to touch you now.
Hang on,
you gotta make sure you have the correct PPE, all right?
It's like, now is not the time for, you know, a proctology exam, okay? We can wait till later. It's not the procedure we need right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to do battle medicine on Logris first, I guess, because he's the first one closest to me here.
Okay.
So then I need to do the
Actually,
thing.
I think you make one check and it heals both.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think because you've got ward medic, right? Or are you doing it twice?
It would have to be twice. It would have to.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, no, you're good. No, you're good. I thought you had ward medic. Ward medic is when you use the check to heal multiple people simultaneously. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, that would be nice. Maybe I'll get that.
Yeah, carry on.
All right. Where's the thing that I dragged? There it is. The thing for me to drag. There we go. All right.
These cookies are surprisingly good.
Here. Ooh, sweet. That's one. And we heal you up with this. That seems like a lot of hit points. Okay.
Thank you,
Sweet.
friend
And
of
then-
friend.
You're welcome, Sir Logris. And then he's going to do the same for Satori.
Sir Logris, I don't know what you mean. I am not Sir Logris. I'm Captain Handsome.
Who is this Sir Logris you speak of? I am
Oh, did I?
the Rabbit Prince.
Wow.
I dropped to the, sorry, I dropped the wrong one on him. That was the critical one, not the regular, apparently.
Oh, yeah, it was. All right, sorry, I'm going to have to deal damage to
I wonder
you.
why it was so much.
There you go. All right, there you go.
Sweet. And then we will drop the correct one on him. There we go.
Healed him harder.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, you did it.
That was almost as much off of the one.
Yeah, that was pretty damn good.
Yeah, that'll still bring him to full health, so that's fine.
All right, and then Satori's turn, and this is where I'll probably fail my check.
Critical
And
fumble.
I will die.
I got hero points. It's okay. Missed it by one.
Well, thankfully,
so we're gonna
however,
hero point that one.
you don't need a hero point. I got some. So as you go
right.
to heal Satori, all of a sudden, Ulfgren, something in you flutters for a moment, as you can see the intense focus that Satori has. You know, trying to communicate with Yuri, trying to defeat this evil. You know, there's something about seeing someone fighting against their fears in order to try and overcome adversity that gives you the warm fuzzies. And with your warm and fuzzies, that'll give you the +1 you need in order to succeed on this check.
Amazing. Love it. And there. All right, and then I think what I will do then is probably, with my last action, move up over near Reese there, so he's not over there all by himself. And hopefully maybe heal him on my next turn.
All right, done and done.
Then Satori will mutter a thank you because things hurt less now.
All right, Kolulus is going to start rotating around with his webs, so that's automatic. He looks at Yuri. Yuri gets the next web. Thwack! A critical hit. As Yuri is now webbed up. Kolulas will move across and with his second action, try to bite Yuri with his fangs. Oh, Jesus.
I'm sure it's still going to go through. I just need to check.
Okay. 22 points of damage.
Jesus. But healed.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a 28.
So Tori's like, oh, I feel better. Ow, I feel worse again.
Regret. All right. The venom from Kolulas's fangs penetrate Yuri and flood them with poison. But as that happens, Kolulas pulls his fangs back and he spits this like brownish ichor from his mouth as he says, "Oh, that was disgusting. What the hell?" Reese, you're up.
Okay, so what Reese would like to do is, if possible, this is what I'm going to attempt. He tells us if it's possible or not. He's going to get his crowbar out, and he would like to hook some of these strands and like twist them up into a braid, and then start dragging them the opposite way, like in the circle to which way they were going. If you know what I mean. So just try to grab some of these wires, make a strand with a crowbar, and then walk the opposite way. If that makes sense.
So you're kind of moving towards him is kind of what you're aiming at, yeah?
Yeah, so the plinth is turning in one direction, so he wants to wrap up like some of these strands, like with the crowbar, into like a braid or a twist.
Yeah.
And then just start walking the opposite direction to the way the plinth's going.
Okay, so you're basically having the crowbar webbed up and you're walking in the gap.
From the outside, if you know what I mean? So, because I don't know what these strands are attached to on the outside, whether they're just hanging in midair.
They're just hanging in the air.
Yeah, so he just wants to jam the crowbar in, like from the outside, just down, and twist some of the strands up.
Oh, you want to embed it in the ground?
Out over, yeah, and then
right.
keeping it taut, walk the opposite direction to the thing, if that
so you
makes
want to
sense.
create kind of like a counterweave.
Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah,
real quick. Okay, mostly because it's just the language. Okay, so you're embedding the crowbar into the ground.
No, into the wires.
Into the wires. Okay, and then
the wires are about hip height, and they're like in a disc of
that's
strands.
correct. Yeah.
So I go vertically through, and with the hook end, and try to hook like several of the wires together, and then twist them so they're like, I've got several of the strands.
Yep. And then what do you
pull taut and then walk in the other direction in a circle, like, if that makes sense, with the wires, dragging them the opposite direction.
Right, so you're trying to gather the wires as they're wrapping up.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm with you now. I need you to make an athletics check. Okay, I think I see what you're doing. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
You stick the crowbar in. The crowbar does exactly what you imagine. It gets webbed up, and as you start to walk forward, the webs are so strong they pull the crowbar out of your hand, and it rotates around the opposite way. So you've started to walk this way, and the crowbar is now going the other way. Also, you're prone, aren't you still?
Well, I'll stand up first then.
Yeah, so stand up, start walking, and that'll be...
Yeah, that's right.
That'll be that.
That would take the turn, because you have to twist it up and...
Yeah. Okay, well, the crowbar will come back around at some point or another.
Yeah.
All right, Satori.
I feel like my turn came way too quickly. Okay.
Nah.
Everything hurts. Everything hurts very badly. I don't know what just happened to Yuri, correct? Can he well, we speak telepathically. Would he have any idea what the hell just happened to him?
He got bit.
Okay, but he doesn't feel like anything coursing through his veins or any such shit. Or that he can't move?
Oh, well, you're talking about some existential stuff here. Like, do you really understand when your body has been poisoned? I mean, yeah, it hurts.
Sometimes I feel like, well, food poisoning, yes.
It's true, you can definitely feel that. But if
that he's immobilized.
But the
yes?
other side of it is, when you're dead, however, and those nerves don't necessarily work the same. Let me have a quick look here. Because I want to just see, let's see. So stage 1 is damage and flat-footed. So pretty much at this point, he'd probably feel a little dizzy, but that would be it. He wouldn't have taken any damage, therefore he doesn't feel any pain from the venom yet. Okay. So I'd say the bite made him feel weird, but that's about it.
Okay, and there's nothing for him to do to break out of being immobilized, right? There's nothing holding him. He just can't move.
There's webs holding him. He's been webbed.
Oh, the webs. Okay, my brain missed that part. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, well then he is going to try to break out of that first.
Okay, athletics or acrobatics check. It's your choice. But go, Yuri, go.
Oh shit, acrobatics.
That would be so funny if the crowbar went all the way around and smacked Yuri all the way around. Pang! Ah, son of a bitch. Because he can't move.
Drop.
Yeah. Exactly. He can't move, and you're sitting there going, Yuri, duck! Bang! And then you're just like, and then the both of you just simultaneously cook.
Oh, goodness. 23.
23 is, oh no, because you got a crit, he got a crit hit on that one. Unfortunately not for that one.
Okay. And then I will...
You do have hero points.
I do... I'm trying to remember, I think I extinguished my poi. I have to have, with everything I've been doing since then. So, yeah, I will have to use one. Either that or we go... Oh, you bitch. Oh, you saw it. Tell me you all saw it. It hovered on an 18. And I was like,
I saw it. I was like, yay, no.
all good, all good. Okay. Then I guess only thing I can do at that point is heal him with my last spell of Necromancer's Generosity.
Alright. That's a 1-action spell?
It's 2, but I
2. Was
breaking out 2 actions?
No, breaking out is 1 action.
And then I used the hero point to do it, and
now you have 2 actions remaining. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I almost put it on myself. That would have been silly. Oh, you son of a bitch.
He heals.
Minimum heal.
He heals a little bit. All right. That was that. Logrez, you're up next.
Did Logrez see... what was Satori's reaction when Yuri got hit? Was it like
You know, funny enough, I was just thinking that because
Yeah.
I realized I probably should have told you guys that while Yuri is getting attacked, yes, obviously he would make a sound of pain, but interestingly enough, so did Satori. Probably grabbed at whatever spot Yuri got attacked on her own body, of course, as a reaction to, oh shit, pain's there and it shouldn't be. And then she just looks worse for wear and feels worse for wear.
My second question is, how fast is this Kalulus spinning around?
It's moving about 10-15 foot around.
Okay. First, Logrez, with Satori's permission, will attempt to he'll say it something like this: Lady Satori, please fall back behind me. You are injured, and I don't want you to get any more harm.
If he's physically moving her, she will probably reach out for Yuri and say, but Yuri.
I understand, Lady Satori, but you are in a most dangerous position.
Feeling this is not the time or the place to argue as to why her moving but Yuri not immediately moving is problematic. She will, if he's repositioning her, I assume is what you're doing here.
Pretty much, yeah.
Then yeah, she'll allow it.
One.
Almost reflexively, as a collective memory, Yuri begins to move almost in sync. As you reposition Satori, Yuri will move backwards as well. Almost as if copying you in some sort of like invisible dance.
See, there you go. Your companion Yuri is safe as well. Logos is then going to turn towards the spider creature. Your days are numbered, Nightmare. And he's going to raise up his sword staff and ready in action for when Kalulus comes past. Just as he's about to come through, using that energy of the spin, that's when Logos will make a slash.
He says, "Of course my days are numbered. Everyone's days are numbered. That's what dates are."
Shush you.
It's the 12th. What are you talking about? Of course, this day's numbered as well. Fucking
12th?
weirdo.
But yes, he's going to ready in action. He's going to try to use the momentum of Kalulus spinning around. As
I'll give you some extra damage on that. I like it. It sounds cool. All right. Ulfgren.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and patch up Reese while we're here, because why not? You know, we're here. Might as well do it. We're gonna do that first. Oh god, I gotta go back to that tab. What tab was that? There it is. I found it. Don't worry.
Glad I could help.
I appreciate it. This one? Yeah. I'm remembering things. Alright, and then you go here. Woo! That's a crit success. I love it. And
Freaking amazing.
there we go. Reese should be good now. Alright.
Oh, nice. Please, thank you.
Of course. My play. Just I wish I didn't have to do it so often.
Running around. I got this.
Just trying to
my
lighten the
little
mood a
legs.
little bit, lighten the mood, a little bit of a healer's joke. And now he's going to turn his attention to Satori, because that whole situation was weird. And he wants to heal Satori, but he's going to have to use a spell for that. So, can either we can do hold on, where is it? Let me go open the thingy. There we go. Yeah, we will do the 2 action, so I can stay where I am with Reese here, and I will 2 action heal Satori.
Nice. All right. Also, real quick, I'm going to leave Yuri back where he came because I did forget, and thank you, Skulliai, for reminding me. Yuri is still immobilized by the web, so he wouldn't be able to step back. But he tries to.
I would say yeah, but you'll see him physically attempt to move.
Yeah.
I imagine, yeah.
All right. And that is my turn.
Okay, done and done. Okay, Kalulus will move over to here, and the triggered action will go off. Logres, take your swing.
Can I please use a hero point?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, thank you. Best GM ever.
You know it. Got a bit of paper that tells me that, apparently. All right. So, yeah, that'll miss. But you know what? As you prepare, the Rabbit Prince steels himself as he swings. But remembering the Rabbit Prince and his story, he uses a broken blade. So as you've swung, you've not swung wide enough because your blade is shorter now. But in a tranquil moment, you remember that slashing is not the only way to use a sword. And as you are about to miss, you may make another attack at your full base to thrust with the pointy end of your broken sword.
Ah, nice. Thank you. I swear, if this is another 6. Oh, no, it's worse.
Well, unfortunately, as you thrust your sword in, let's do some dramatic stuff here.
Yeah, please. Listen, I love the idea of, like, when Logris is in this Rabbit Prince, he's all cocky and he's all, confident and he has nothing
Divine
to
intervention
prove
says nah.
Oh, divine intervention! Go for the reroll. I was about to use another card.
You still might have the opportunity to, Dag. Oh, well, yeah.
It's at advantage because you did burn the hero point.
Yep.
All right.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
Back to
And we're
Charles?
back to 6.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Jazz. All right. As you go to thrust the sword, he leans into the attack. It thrusts into his body. And as it does so, he turns up and he looks directly at you, Logres. He says, "I see you, knight. Do you know what my favorite thing to eat is?"
Steak, chicken, especially cooked in like a
Cookies.
really nice dark
It's
sauce.
it's
like a
it's
gravy.
cookies, Matt. It's cookies.
He says, "My favorite thing to eat is hope." And he reaches in and attempts to drag you into the mechanism. So I'm going to do an athletics check here. Here we go. $18. It's your fort plus 10.
Fort. Yes, that would beat the fortitude.
All right.
16 would be the DC.
All right, he drags you back and into the mechanism as you start to get wired. I need to get you to make a reflex save. Por favor. That is a critical fail.
Yeah.
All right, you are now being webbed up as the wires begin to tighten around you. Now, here is what happens. First of all, you are immobilized by the wires. Secondly, while you are immobilized, you are now also the proud owner of not 2d6 persistent slashing damage, but 4d6 persistent damage.
Okay. Is that each round?
Each round.
Okay.
All right. And basically it's going to keep taking you around and tightening these wires as they kind of, if you ever seen like kind of those like Resident Evil type things, where it just tightens and then just rips you to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is basically what is now happening to you. You are now on the roller coaster of death. And he is then going to say, "And I'm going to make sure that your friends can do nothing but watch you perish, you bastard." So that was his first action, to drag you in. Second action, he's going to web Reese, which he'll miss. Third action, he's going to web Ulfgren. Will also miss. Damn it! I do nothing of the sort, but I want to do. All right, Reese, you are then up as you see Logres being dragged away.
Okay. Can I, like, this guy's crawling on top of the wires, isn't he? So can I just, like, jump on him?
Jump on him?
Yes.
Okay, look, you could try.
Well, that will just tangle me as well. Like,
It
not,
definitely
like,
will tangle you.
He's the
Unless you
same
can
size.
somehow miraculously surfboard on top of him without falling off, yes, you're almost guaranteed to get tangled.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I wasn't too sure how big he
I mean,
was.
it'd be a kamikaze thing. All three of you would be stuck. Ah, fuck! Son of a bitch! Why? Oh, and by the way, that was the Agony of Defeat card.
I think Reese is gonna just take out his hatchet and just try and, like, hack at the wires to see if he can, like, just try and snap the wires around you where Logris is. Not on Logris, you know what I mean, just the ones next to him.
Sure. The way that's going to work is we're going to use this as an aid action, and Logris will get a plus. What's your blah, blah, blah. You're trained in your weapon use, yeah?
Yes,
I
I'm
hope
trained
so.
in. Yeah.
Not as in trained, not expert, is what I more meant.
Yeah, trained.
Trained. Okay, cool. So yeah, that'll be a +1 to Logris' attempt to break free. You don't need to roll an attack or anything.
Yes, that's what Reese is gonna do. He's just gonna, just start hacking at the wires to try and help get Logris free.
All right. Very well. Do it. All right. Anything
Do I
else?
have to, like, no, not really.
Just gonna focus all your actions on helping him that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not much else, like, if I'm hacking at the wires, I can't be doing other things at the same
Well, I
time.
mean, no, you can. Like I said, you've got 3 actions. It's only going to take you 1 action to start hacking at the wires. I mean, if you can keep hacking at the wires, save that for your last action, and it'll be effectively your turn.
And they're still turning, aren't they? So I think, like, because that he's gonna come round, so Reese is gonna, like, move around, if you know what I mean? Because Logris is gonna move out of his reach on the next turn if this thing keeps rotating. So Reese is gonna, like, move with it and then hack, if you know what I mean?
Yep. So ready in action to move with it, and then you're going to hack with it. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Easy done. Satori.
That's me. So while everyone else is having the time of their lives, Satori is going
super quick. I was not expecting us to be at 9:30 and have put 0 hit points on the board for him.
Right.
Just saying.
Well, I'm not going to attack him either, Dag, because I need to free Yuri.
Yeah, fair. You can see that yep, that Reese has been following Logris and is trying as well.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Oh, okay. If Satori goes over to try to help, does that give me does it actually help? Or is it all him rolling anyway?
He's going to be rolling. I mean, yeah, he basically is rolling, and Reese is giving him an 8 action, which is going to be a +1. Unless you have an expertise. Yuri's. Yuri's. Oh, you're helping Yuri. Sorry. Yeah. I'm getting names mixed up. Sorry.
I gotcha.
You going over to Yuri, yes, you can do an assist. They would still need to do the athletics or acrobatics check to break free of the web.
Then yes, that is, Satori's going to go over to try to help. This nonsense. So what does he get? Or
he
do I
needs
roll
to,
something first?
All right. So So basically, you would roll an athletics or an acrobatics, whichever whatever you're assisting with, and then you would add your proficiency rank in those things to Yuri's attempt.
Okay, so the plus, because I'm an expert, +7. Is that?
No, +2.
Okay, so the stat. Plus. Okay, cool. Thank you.
No, not the stat. Not the stat.
Like,
No, yeah, it's fine. So +2. Just, yeah.
Okay,
I'll explain it later, but
I'll figure this shit out at some point.
No, it's not you. It was me. I explained it poorly.
Fuck, that's better. Okay.
All right, cool. So Yuri will get a +2 to their athletics or acrobatics check.
Yep, I rolled it. 30, including the...
Oh, so hang on. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, hang on. Actually, pause. Let me take off the music because it's also distracting me from saying shit clearly. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we here at the Deadly Gamer channel strive to help educate people and make Pathfinder more accessible. We're not just regurgitating rules and stuff like that. We're clearly explaining them so that people will understand them, not just for my players, but for our audience as well. So, let's talk about the aid action. The aid action, which has now been done by multiple people at the table, works as follows. For the cost of a single action, our heroes can lend aid to those who are adjacent to them. This can be either via a skill, this can be used to increase their armor, this can also be used to increase their attack as well. It requires a check, whatever, depending on what they're doing. So if it's them defending an ally or increasing their strength, it would be an attack action, like a sword or a shield or whatever they're using. And if they're using a skill, much like Satori is, with acrobatics and athletics, you would do an appropriate thing as well. Now, as a GM, I can modify those. For example, like if Reese is attempting to cut Logres free, rather than making an acrobatics check or an athletics check to aid, I might say, Reese, because you're using a tool, you can use your craft skill in place of your athletics or acrobatics to help Logres break free. The bonus that applies is based on your proficiency with whatever skill you're aiding with. So let's take Reese helping Logres, for example. If Reese uses an athletics check, which I think you used, yes? Reese?
I haven't made the check yet because waiting for it to come round. So
yeah.
I was just whatever you would tell us to use, but athletics would be the highest if I was given the choice. Yes.
Sure. Okay, and you are an expert in athletics?
Yes.
Trained. Yeah, you are an expert. Okay, so using their acrobatics, if they manage to succeed the DC, Logres would get a bonus based on that proficiency. Now, the proficiencies go like this: trained, expert, master, legendary. When you're trained in something, you get your level +1. If you're an expert, you get your level +2. If you're a master, level +3. And if you're a legend, level +4. Now, the level is not the important bit, but the plus is. So that's what you would assist them with. If Reese used the assist action with something they were trained in, they would give a +1 bonus. Because Reese is using something that they're an expert in, they're going to give a +2 bonus to Logres when it comes time to aid them. Much like here with Satori. Satori is using athletics to try and pull Yuri free with a trained skill. So Yuri is going to get a +1. But Satori does need, but the assistants need to make their roll before the person who makes the actual check.
Okay,
right?
I make the base roll, and then if I succeed, he gets the plus?
Correct. Now, doesn't really matter because Yuri did well enough on his own that you didn't need to assist him. So at this point, the assist is more aesthetic more than anything else. But you've moved over to Yuri. So that's how the aid action works. And I hope that clears things up and makes things a little bit easier to understand. Long story short, the higher your proficiency is in something, the more you can assist someone with that skill. It's all about the role play, less than the mechanics. So if they're doing an athletic skill, whatever you're doing physically, that's important, right? You can't simply say, I aid them. And it's like, okay, cool, I'm going to walk over and I'm going to start pulling vines off them to try and, help free them. Or I'm going to use my axe and try to chop the wires and stuff like that. From there, I, as a DM, can tell you what you need to roll to aid someone. And that's kind of how that works. Make sense?
One more clarifying question.
Please.
So I can use a different skill. So if I'm ripping, I feel like that's more athletics than acrobatics.
Cool.
But
Then
he was using acrobatics.
Now,
is that allowed?
Now, I would say, yeah, basically if you asked me for that, after I'd said something, like if I said acrobatics and you said, oh, I'd like to use athletics, again, it just comes down to negotiating. So I'm happy to negotiate stuff like that, for sure. Yeah, athletics or acrobatics for me is fine, because they're what we call, and we were talking about this earlier on today about the webbing and stuff. Under the web rules, it specifically says acrobatics, but I don't like that, because why can't you just tear this shit off? You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So yeah, I would say athletics or acrobatics would be perfectly fine for that.
Right, cool.
But you don't need to, so I'm going to refund your aid action. So you've moved, Yuri broke free, you still have one more action if you'd like to use it.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's get the music back. Sorry, it's hard to rules, explain when there's music in the background. I find it hard to concentrate, so,
I cannot ready an action, correct? Because I would need an action to ready it and then an action to use.
That is correct.
Shit. Okay. I don't have many one-action things. I guess I will, for the moment.
Also, you're not obliged to use those actions either. If you wish to, you can just pass.
Yeah. Sorry, Logris. He's getting twisted up in a singular spot, or is he moving? Being moved? Moving. Okay. Yeah. No. Then I'm gonna stand right here with Yuri, because we're gonna wait to grab Logris on one of these go-arounds if no one else grabs him.
All right, very well. All right, that is Satori and Yuri. Logres, you're up. Now, to be clear, you're immobilized, not grappled or anything. So you still have actions and stuff like that you can do, but you physically are going to be moving along with the circle.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Can I use straight up use an action for Yuri to hold out his hand? So if Logris comes around, he has something to reach for?
Sure. I don't mind that.
All right, cool. Then that is what he's doing.
Easy.
So Logris is going to attempt to wiggle free from this. He's not a big fan of being caught up in all this way.
Wiggle.
Wiggling out.
All right. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Both of them are the same. The 17's probably not going to do it, is it?
That is not. You can keep trying if you like. There's no penalties on this.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep trying.
You do. Sorry, just to also clarify, you are going to get the +1 from Reese as well.
Okay. So then 18 wouldn't have worked, would it?
No.
Yes, I moved prematurely.
Hey, that is.
Nice.
Okay, so as you are pulled 15 foot around this way, Thwok, you manage to free yourself. You are no longer immobilized. And with Reese there, I presume you're helping him out as well? Reese?
Oh, yes.
Yep, cool. You get pulled from the merry-go-round of death.
Would I still be bleeding?
No, you are not bleeding. The bleed. Sorry, it wasn't bleed damage. It was slashing damage from the tightness. Yeah.
Logris is going to shake his head. Foul demon. Take this.
Not a demon. Very rude.
For a strike. Sorry.
I said not a demon. Very rude.
Well, too bad.
It's the equivalent of me calling you a monkey. I mean, look, we can be on opposite ends of this, but we don't have to be racist. Just saying.
Sorry, that would be me channeling my inner Nevada, wouldn't it? In any case, he's still going to go for a stab please.
All right, go for your stab. Again, you forget that your sword is broken, so you like, and you stop just before you hit him.
I really need to hold further down the shaft.
You just
At that range. Jeez.
Now you spend your entire life learning how to fight with reach with your spear. You just, damn it, missed it by that much. All right, well, you're free. You stabbed.
Yeah.
Want to go in?
Thanks. No, because it took 2 actions. Remember? Yeah. So that's about it.
All right, Ulfgren.
Be right back.
Okay.
All right. Ulfgren is going to. So he's angry at this thing, mostly for what it said to Logos about its favorite thing to eat is hope. That really pissed Ulfgren off. So now he's going to take in a deep breath. He's going to look right at this dude, and then he is going to breathe fire directly at his face, essentially, is what he's going to try to do.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's see. What's this on to you?
All right. As you breathe this huge gout of fire, he manages to save, take half damage.
Wait, we do damage?
Oh my god, you did! You did 3 damage.
Good job, team. Great.
3 whole
team.
points of
Great
damage.
job.
Yes.
All right. Suddenly, he withers over and curls up, and he dies immediately. Ah, what a world! What a world!
That's all it took. Amazing. I love it.
But then he pops up behind Ulfgren. No. Okay. 2 action for your spiel, Breath of Fire.
Yes, and I assume he is out of my range to hit with anything, correct?
Yeah, just out.
Yeah, pretty much everything I have is 2 actions. So, you know what I can do? I think. Yeah, why not? I'm going to use that last action to battle medicine myself, if I can do that.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm going to do that, because I'm the only one I haven't healed yet. So we're going to go with that.
Okay. Done and done. All right. Golulus. Now, I've already moved him the 15 foot so that we can do the whole thing. This is not going well, and the healer is making this hard. So... Although he looks over and then you're like fumbling your own bandages, he's like, maybe I'm actually okay.
No, see, I can heal everyone else. That's the thing. If he takes me out, though, see, if he kills me, then he's good.
That's true, that's true. What's his motivation? His motivation is you've killed a bunch of things.
Killed all of his children.
You did kill all of his children. All right, he's going to move over to you, and he's going to... Oh, here's what I'm going to do. Yes, I know what I'm going to do. He leans over the edge and he just bites Ulfgren. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Ulfgren, teeth sink into you deeply as you take 25 points of damage. And failing the save, you become infected with the poison. He then says, I do not have time to keep playing around with you. Instead, you shall die. In a very ironic and poetic way, he leaps up onto the book, and he says, and when the time comes, I look forward to welcoming you among the 8-legged freaks. And he covers himself in web, and he disappears. Blah. And for now, you're out of combat. However, We did forget, Yuri needs to keep making saves, I believe, because he's still poisoned. Is Yuri poisoned? Yes, Yuri is no. Yuri's stuck.
Yeah, I'm guessing you removed the wrong thing because he shouldn't be immobilized. But I
did. I removed his immobilization instead of his venom.
I did not wish to interrupt.
No, that's okay. He's okay. It's not my fault. Okay, there we go. Yuri is poisoned. Okay, so Yuri first of all takes 1d6 poison damage, and I need you to roll a d20 for me. Yuri is cured of their poison, but they take 5 points of damage. All right. We're going to stay in initiative, but things are tense. After the bite, Ulfgren is now also poisoned. Reese, you're up first. You see the wound festering on Ulfgren's neck.
Reese will come over, just go, oh, that looks terrible. But he'll look back over his shoulder to Logris and just be like, I think Ulfgren's taken a nasty bite here. It doesn't look good.
That's awful. That's not great. We need to believe in Ulfgren. We need to believe strongly that he can pull through no matter the cost.
He's not dead. Like, talk to him. I mean, you look like shit, but... Do you have something for this? A tincture in your bag of wonders? Yes, that is to you, Ulfgren.
Well, I do have treat poison. I can do that. I know how to treat poisons.
You can?
So yeah, I'll do that if I can.
But it'd be a shame if it was a venom. No, I'm joking. It's actually the same thing.
Shit.
Yep.
Right,
In Pathfinder, venom and poison are the same thing.
Sweet.
All right. I mean, we're still in initiative, so it's just more of a. Pardon me. If anyone wanted to assist or do anything like that. So if Reese is not doing anything, and Satori's not doing anything, and Logris isn't doing anything, let's switch.
Whoa. Logris is the power of friendship. All right?
All right, very well. Logris immediately begins to form together a collage of their journey thus far. It is very grim and but sparkly.
There you go.
Perfect.
And if it's all right, I would like Yuri to just both Satori and Yuri are going to move closer. But if Ulfgren needs oh my god, like for Yuri to like wrap his arm, to use him as a crutch while he's doing anything, sort of a thing. He's just kind of standing there stoically,
Sure.
like I'm here. If you need a shoulder to lean on, bro.
Yeah, so basically this tall, silent individual who has shared not a single word with you at all during this entire adventure suddenly puts a massive arm around you and gives you a thumbs up. Ulfgren, what's your response?
Thank you, I think.
Not
Not much of a talker, are you? Wait
No, he
a
doesn't.
minute.
He doesn't say brains.
He's just getting close so he gets first dibs.
Yeah, he's just starts smelling you. He's just like, almost. It's almost ready.
I'm not dead yet. Just wait.
He's
I am on 1 hit point, so you won't have to wait long.
we don't really know how to help, so this is all we can do for you.
Well, I appreciate it, nonetheless.
All right. Let's make a treat poison check. That should be under your activities, I believe. The DC is 22, which is enough.
23.
All right, brilliant. with the pressure of being on a single solitary hit point on you, you start treating your wounds. You mix together some reagents. You mix it together. You chew it up, and you swallow it. It's very hard to swallow with your mouth still kind of like peachified, I guess. With the big set of jaws and stuff like that. But miracle upon miracle, you manage to cleanse it from your system. You wait to die. You don't. After a short period of time, the mechanism behind you seems to stop. It has made what looks to be a perfectly amazing looking web that actually has knitted into it a giant spider. So there's now this like a blanket with a giant spider in the middle of it in the center of that area where the park seats were.
Should I set it on fire? Is that a no? I don't.
Logos is just gonna look at the web to see if there is any movement at all. He's just gonna watch.
I'm just gonna take a minute, and with that, Ulfman's just gonna sit down and just let his eyes close for a minute.
All right. You sort of sit there quietly, eyes closed, pensively meditating on the events that just transpired and your new lease on life.
Logos, and after about 5 seconds, this wet nose just presses up against your face.
It's like the overstimulation boops from like a service dog. Logres, you do not see any movement coming from the trees apart from an apple that seems to be made of you know how they have little pinky fingers growing out of them like worms crawling through them.
Right.
Sorry. Would it be out of place for Yuri to just make a noise and for Satori to look at Ulfgren and say, he's asking if you want a piggyback ride? Would that be out of place here?
No, it's fine.
All right. Well, Ulfgren, do you want to?
No, I'll be okay. Ulfgren at this point is probably petting the dog who was in his face now. He's like, "This is helping. Don't worry." And then after he pets the dog for a little bit, he will try to heal himself again. See if we can't make this check this time.
Okay, I feel that we should just get to this tower as fast as possible. I hate this place. I hate it even more than the teeth and the puzzles. Well, the puzzles weren't so bad, but the fucking insects.
I agree. With a groan, Ulfgren will get up. We should probably move on. Let's get going.
What about your companion, Kane? Does he not need to be returned back to his regular size?
He definitely does. Do we know how? Did anyone actually see what was in that room?
Just the printing press, from what I could see. But after he went small, nobody really went in afterwards to check.
Well,
yeah, I was worried.
Well, if the answer is in there, then there is only one thing to do, isn't there? Lurger's still in his rabbit prince persona. He's gonna start walking back.
All right. You all do indeed return back to the meditation chamber just before the printing press. At this point,
does Logris look like an actual rabbit?
No.
Rabbit at this point?
The armor and the helmet and stuff make him look like it visually, but he's still the same dimensions. He's still the same.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'll
not say what I was going to say.
There is a faceplate that looks like a rabbit as well. So you can't actually see Logris's face. Well, if the answer lies within this space, then I shall continue on to find the answers. Now, like I said before we started the game, Logris is a lot more intelligent than Matt is. So he probably would have been pondering this puzzle a little bit. Can I please roll an intelligence check to determine if Logris has figured out the thing?
Yes, make an intelligence check.
Now, knowing
Oh, the riddle?
Yeah, the riddle.
Oh, I just want to make sure I'm on the
right.
right page. Thank you.
With a 19, your riddle has a very simple answer. Matt, could you read out the riddle for me?
Yes, when I can find it, I can absolutely do that. Because it was a really simple riddle. It was only a couple of lines, like 3 lines if my memory serves me. And it was quite a good little puzzle. Like, even I took some time trying to figure it out. And, you posted it there.
I did. I'm looking at it right now. I was just making you read it so that I'm not doing all the work.
Soft whispers entice. Empty hands reach past the dawn. Thorns bloom in their place.
All right. Do we know, has anyone figured out what this might be about? The riddles are, riddles are not always directly what the words are. You're not looking for a whisper or listening for a whisper or finding empty hands or thorns themselves. But what do you remember about Salasahara's scriptorium? What were they doing here?
They're researching dreams.
Big dreams.
Mm-hmm. Soft whispers entice. Empty hands reach past the dawn. You believe these might allude to dreams themselves. Dreams, of course, entice very softly. You can barely remember them when you wake up. Empty hands reaching past the dawn. Now, when it refers to thorns blooming in their place, what do you think it refers to?
Nightmares?
Nightmares.
Probably dreams turning into nightmares. Also.
Which very much is the thing that's happening with Mrs. Petipal. Now, if this is the puzzle, if this is the riddle, this curse definitely not. Do you think Salasahara is the person who created the curse for the printing room? You wouldn't necessarily curse a printing room if that was where you spend a lot of your time. Why curse it then, you know?
Yeah, probably right.
So this is likely the work of Mrs. Petipal, meaning that to solve this, in case, say, somebody accidentally shrank themselves through this trap, they would have to do something in order to revert themselves back to normal. And in the room with the printing press, obviously there being a printing press, you would likely need to print something. The puzzle probably has the clue as to what you need to enter into the printing press in order to carry on. Something that only Mrs. Petipalp and those who serve them loyally would recognize in an instant.
And we haven't encountered any Mrs. Petipalp's minions.
No, you have not.
Just the dead one.
Just the dead one.
We still don't know what killed that. Okay, have you figured out what the words mean yet and what we're supposed to do?
Yes, I believe I do. It requires us to use the printing press to do something. However, through form of some logical means, it would think that Miss Petipalp was the one who cursed this room and thus shrank dear companion Kane. If we were to insert something into this printing press and to print something off, it would have to be something of importance. Maybe a keyword, a password, an image that might reverse the effect. We need to find a minion of Miss Petipalp or bring Miss Petipalp down here herself. Then and only then can we reverse the effect on Kane.
Well, we haven't really seen many of her helpers about.
You're right. So let's go find some. If you're not going to stop Logros is going to start going into random rooms and he's going to start looking for people. If you guys don't stop him, he's very different to the Logros that you guys know. He's very
Oh yeah, Satori has definitely taken notice, but given her own secrets, she's not gonna pry.
Gonna poke his head into this room then.
All right.
Hello, anybody in here?
As you poke your head into that room, make a will save.
All right, fantastic.
I was saying,
Excellent.
I feel like Satori starts like never mind.
That's another -1 on your clarity.
Another -1. Fantastic.
All right. This long room contains supplies such as shovels, rakes, and spare brick and mortar for the garden path. This basically is like sort of a supply room for all of the stuff that one would use to maintain this garden. Seeds and mulch and stuff like that. Several bundles of old hay quiver and sob slightly as you enter. As you are there, it suddenly explodes into a festering pile of rotten fungus-covered hay. As you do so, it drips down the walls, and you can kind of see human faces marred in the fungus, collapsing and rotting to the floor.
Close the door.
I
I don't think there's anyone in here.
Satori will take a brief word with Yuri. They're just kind of going to look at each other for a minute. And then she'll say, don't worry, I'll be okay. And then she will call after Logris to say it's probably not best to go by yourself given everything that we have been running into today. And she will try to make her way over to him to be his second.
Sure. Not a problem.
Well, if that's the case, you could probably see what's happening in this room too.
It probably happened afterwards. Like I feel like Logris would have gone so quickly, opened it and closed it that I don't think.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I don't think Satori would have had time to see it. There is one other pathway you haven't gone. That's not the printing room, and that is over here. If you would like to, but otherwise, that is that.
Well, no one in them. And thank you, Satori, for joining me. I think there was another path down this way.
Wait, there's bound to be people. Wait, there's bound to be people on the way guarding her. We know that they're going to be there. We could just grab one of those instead of wandering around aimlessly, getting ourselves into more trouble.
Trouble?
Trouble's my middle
trouble.
name. I eat trouble for breakfast. With sour milk.
Well, it's called trouble, and it's fine. All right.
Ken is really small, and poor Ulfgren nearly died of poison. And Yuri, we need to be more careful.
I will. Yes, I guess your caution might be necessary. How do you suggest we proceed then?
Well, I feel that, as I said, there's probably some of her minions guarding the way up to the tower. So if we get one of those and question them, maybe they might have some idea about the password.
That is a great idea.
I suggest running through the garden very, very quickly.
As you wish, Sir Reese, we shall do so.
I mean, Satori and Ulfgren, what do you think?
I mean, it's a sound point you make. I'm for it. As long as no one is running off on their own.
Yeah, sticking together is probably the best idea. So let's move forward, like we suggested. I think that's our best course of action.
Also, Dag, if you want to tell me when 10 minutes is up from the transformation, that would be great.
Sure, not a problem. You're about 5 minutes at this point because you did go pretty quickly from the battlefield to here and then up there.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, well, zooming past all the way to the north, as you enter the door leading towards the tower, you find yourself in a corridor.
Yep.
Let's change the music up real quick.
I feel like everyone just like head down and just ran, avoiding the web in the middle. Just run, just run.
Okay. So, as you enter this long hallway, it extends a short distance to another door. As you walk, however, all of a sudden, the door starts to get further and further away. Impossibly distant, as more and more portraits seem to stretch out in front of you. No matter how you walk, it seems to continually extend further and further. Behind you, as you turn to see the door you came from, it is making up the distance you traveled behind you. But if you turn around to try and walk back to the entrance, it also seems to continually get further and further away. You are trapped in the impossible hall, a never-ending, never-ceasing length of corridor for all eternity.
This is the end of the episode, but I have an idea already.
Go on.
Me too.
Oh no, like I have an idea to resolve it, but I don't want to right at the end. I feel like that would
No, go, give it a go. I dare you.
Okay. So, regardless of which direction you walk, it goes on forever, yes?
Mm-hmm, yep.
So we run, I guess, more accurately, in two opposite directions.
Mm-hmm. You now
Just
have...
see what happens.
Sure. You now have an infinite stretch in front of you, an infinite stretch behind you, and an infinite stretch between you.
Ooh, that's cool. I like it.
Well,
I
that
mean,
wasn't my idea.
Satori doesn't like it. I like it.
It's a double dag there. Yes.
Oh, Steve.
All right, Reese, what's your plan?
Reese's idea was just to close his eyes so we kind of see it and just walk forward.
You continue to walk forward infinitely.
Okay. Just thinking about it, it's just an illusion, like his other self was and various other things.
All right. As our heroes are trapped with no way to solve a puzzle that I haven't given you the clues to finish, our heroes will end today's
You know it's a
session.
problem I have, Dag. You know it's a problem I have.
I'm aware, which is why I knew you weren't going to do anything that was going to matter. So I was like, yeah, no, let's do it now. That way you're not going to get to next week and forget, the thing that you wanted to try. So now you can try it. Now I can be like, well, it's even more infinite than you realized. But yes, there is, like I said, infinite stretch and infinite corridor. But more on that next week when we return for more Tyrant's Grasp. But in the meantime, guys, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead as a Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week doing cool stuff. We will be back for the finale, I believe. It should be the finale of Gatewalkers later on tonight as well, so be sure to tune in for that. Then if you miss this guy and his face, you can find it on Monday. Monday? No. Yes? Yeah, you.
Yeah.
You hear this Monday?
We do have a game on Monday, but I'm not going to.
You're not
be
there. So if you like his face, well, you're not going to see it Monday because he's bailed on us, bastard. But yes, we'll be doing No Place Like Home, which is our Starfinder adventure, so come check that out. And if guys are interested in this, we have one seat available on our... Hold on, let me just check this. We have one seat available on our Seasons of Ghost game, and we have one seat available on our Seven Dooms for Sandpoint game for anyone who is not already in a game session. So yeah, we've got 2 seats left on the Dead as a Gamer channel's Patreon page and stuff. So yeah, if you want to join some of these guys and have a bit of fun with us, then hey, consider do that. Seven Dooms of Sandpoint is also a great place to start. We are starting at level 1, and we are doing a new campaign after next week. So that's a really freaking great one as well. So yeah, consider that one. All right, but guys, till we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free, and as always, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.